Hi, my name is Courtney Retzlaff, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Merrick Foundation.
My name is Shauna, and I'm the Chief Development Officer at the Merrick Foundation. The reason that we're doing a video is because it's our 65th birthday, so we wanted to interview people and see all of the impact the Merrick Foundation has been able to make. We were able to interview Jackie Sampson, whose father-in-law started the Merrick Foundation, and we were also able to interview a few grantees.
Merrick Foundation is a community foundation. It serves all of Merrick County and was started in 1960. We give grants to local nonprofits, scholarships to students. We're just here to assist in any way we can throughout the county.
Merrick Foundation's tagline is connecting people who care with causes that matter, and that's really at the heart of what we do every single day. There's donors who want to make a difference, and there's lots of opportunities in our community to do so. So really being able to connect those two pieces is at the core of our mission. The Merrick Foundation is very thankful for the trust that the donors place in us to carry out their wishes, and that's really why we've been able to make a difference for the last 65 years.
Well, my name is Jackie Sampson, and I am the daughter-in-law of the founder of Merrick Foundation, Donald F. Sampson. I'll start by saying that he was a farm boy from Archer, Nebraska. He went to Central City High School. He graduated valedictorian of his class. He attended law school, and he came back to Central City to go into the law practice. There was an estate left to Merrick County. And so Donald F. and some other business leaders got together and decided they needed to form a foundation. So Donald F. was given the task to draw up a constitution, create bylaws, and get together a board of directors that could manage such a thing. So they did, and that's how it all started. This was in 1960. And in 1982, Donald F. and his wife built and donated the building that Merrick Foundation is in. From there, it just grew and grew, and it's been a wonderful vehicle for donations. I don't want people to forget that there was a beginning and that there were people that really made these things happen. Perhaps it's inspiring to others to work for the good of their community because it benefits everyone. So, yeah, I just hope it's an inspiration.
Merrick Foundation has been able to issue many community grants. One of those examples would be the 4-H building at the fairgrounds. The Alfred and Elizabeth Bader Fund issued over $300,000 in grants to help fund that building. There's also an arena at the 4-H building, and we've been able to grant to several small groups that have had hosted events there, including Special Olympics and Junior Rodeo. The Merrick Foundation was also able to help fund part of the Archer Community Room, which is a great place for the locals to have baby showers, birthday parties, and any meetings that need to happen.
Merrick Foundation has provided support in many ways to the libraries across the county. Libraries are more than simply a library in small rural towns. They're a community hub, they provide internet access, they're a gathering place, and they have all sorts of programming for youth. Patricia Campbell, her estate was our second largest estate gift that we've received in the history of Merrick Foundation. That went directly to Central City Public Library's endowment fund. It was able to fund their renovation recently, and it will really set them up for success in the future.
Merrick Foundation has been a longtime supporter of the Merrick County Health and Fitness Center, most recently giving them a grant to help redo their weight room. In a community our size, we are so fortunate to have the fitness center, and it really serves people from all over the county. Merrick Foundation has also been able to fund several parks throughout the county, including a new marquee sign in Palmer, which really serves as an information hub for the town. Parks in small communities are a big thing. That's where families hang out, that's where kids go to play, so we feel very passionately about supporting the work that those groups are doing. Merrick Foundation has also been a proud supporter of Bader Park, which is just a few miles south of Chapman. Bader Park is a popular spot to camp in Merrick County. Their camping spots were full every weekend, so the Merrick Foundation has helped fund additional camping spots at Bader Park, which brings more people into Merrick County every summer and fall. When someone wants to give to the foundation, our job is to really match their passion with where they want their donation to go. There are donors that come in and know exactly the impact that they want to make and the organization they want to support. Other donors know they want to make a difference, but they aren't sure where, and that's where we step in. We have a wide view of community events, so we can really figure out what their interests are and then share all of the opportunities throughout Merrick County. At the end of the day, it's about making giving personal and meaningful so that donors feel connected to the impact they're making. So whether that's a scholarship fund, whether that's a grant fund, whether it's field of interest, it's really your gift, your choice, and your impact. Endowments are great for donors who really want their donation protected. The nonprofits are only able to use the interest that it earns each year. From a nonprofit standpoint, endowments are also great because it provides a permanent source of income each year.
The museum is a great example of a partnership. We take the pressure off the financial side of things. That way they don't have to worry about that and they can focus on their mission, preserving local history for generations to come.
Hi, I'm Nancy Johnson. I'm a board member of the Merrick County Historical Museum, and I'm sitting in the new museum that we're so proud of. The mission of our museum is to tell the continuing story of the people of the Merrick County area. We really want to focus on individual people and then go a step farther than that and show how those stories fit in with the history of our state, our country, and even out into the world. It has been a real asset to have Merrick Foundation handle the administration of the funds. They're easy to work with. The record keeping has really helped us. It's a great organization, great people, great outreach, and a great community partner. Without Merrick Foundation in that role, we would not be sitting in the new museum. The most important thing that I can think of as I look forward to the museum and its programs is to have people understand how important Merrick County's history really is, and to realize how many people have lived here, have loved here, have died here, or gone on to other things. But Merrick County and its history and all the people who have touched it will go with them.
Merrick Foundation has also supported several cemeteries throughout the county. Cemeteries are sacred places and they connect us to our history. It's a very great way to honor our past and ensure the future generations know where they came from and who was in this county. Merrick Foundation has been very proud to partner with local volunteer fire departments and rescue squads. We've been able to help Palmer and Silver Creek purchase new ambulances. We recognize they're the backbone of our rural communities, and when an emergency strikes, that's who we'll call.
We are so fortunate in Merrick County to have so many youth recreation opportunities, and a huge reason why is the Clark Recreation Fund. Almost 4 decades ago, Jim and Myrtle Clark started the Clark Recreation Fund, and the youth in Merrick County have been the benefactors of that. We have been able to issue several grants over the last 40 years that are helping opportunities happen for kids in Merrick County. Most recently, we issued a grant to the Silver Creek baseball fields to improve their lighting, and we've also supported youth softball and youth baseball in Central City and Palmer. In addition to baseball and softball, it's helped youth basketball, youth wrestling, and just various opportunities that have impacted hundreds of children. We've also been able to award grants to the Bison After School program, which takes place at the Collective. That serves kids grades 3 through 6, and it's led by local school teachers and paras, and is a great way for kids to continue their education even after school.
Childcare is very critical across the nation, let alone here in Merrick County. Without childcare, parents don't have a safe place for their kids, and children miss out on early learning opportunities. So really, by investing in childcare, we're investing in the youth of Merrick County. Merrick Foundation has been able to fund 2 startup childcares, one in Palmer and one in Clarks. On top of that, we then funded an expansion in Palmer and an expansion in Central City. which just highlights the strong need for childcare in our county. Beyond that, we're always supportive of ongoing operations within the daycare centers because we know how important it is and integral to our county.
Little Storm Childcare was born out of a real need. There was only 2 small in-home daycares in town, and our daycare in town left. So we really needed to find a local daycare for our 4 kids. Central City's full. You know, they have a lot of people there that they're trying to serve. So like all these other little towns just have a big need. You could just see a gap. It was the fall of 2023. We got a group of people together and had a town meeting. I threw the idea out there, and by the next spring, we were open. So we applied for grants from Merrick Foundation, and we have used that money to honestly just help with cash flow. We've really needed that to help stay open in the first years. And knowing that we have that money, then we're able to do the little things like buy the supplies and buy the couch, buy the extra cribs. Because of having that support from Merrick Foundation, we've been able to get new outdoor playset items. We just installed new turf for a part of the backyard. We have a storage shed, a bike track. It's been good to slowly add on to those needs. Having quality childcare in town has really made it possible for young families to move here and to grow their lives here and have jobs local. So it really affects the whole community and grows the enrollment not only here at the school, in the town, supports the businesses. It's just part of the essential building blocks of a community. It's not just about caring for the kids, it's about building the community for the future.
One of Merrick Foundation's strongest features is our scholarship program. Donors are very drawn to this.
What I think is pretty cool is that Courtney and I were both recipients of scholarships. Me earlier than her. Yeah, I want to include that.
So it's really come full circle from us being recipients to now helping be a part of the process of giving out scholarships. It's inspiring to work here and give back to the organization that once benefited me and to continue to see the impact that it will have on the future for generations to come. Looking to the future, I hope Merrick Foundation will continue to be that strong, steady presence that brings people together to create good in our county. Whether it's scholarships, community grants, to childcares, fire departments, we really are the fabric of the community, and I hope we continue to bring people together and invest in the future of our county.
The Merrick Foundation has been able to contribute millions of dollars to Merrick County, and I frequently think about if Donald F. Sampson wouldn't have started, how different our community would look. We just want to thank the founders for putting the foundation into motion and creating it in 1960, and then the hundreds of thousands of donors that have given ever since. Because we are really just the connector between the donor and the organization, so we're only able to continue because of the generosity of everyone throughout Merrick County. If the founders could see what it's grown to be in 2025, we really hope they would be proud.